Mina Isatu Sesay, and this is now the program Talk to the Camera Special. Today, the camera, the another office of the Advocacy Network Against Irregular Migration for talk to the director for the Advocacy Network Against Irregular Migration concerning a particular video where they go on the social media, an audio and also a video where they go on social media where show a Sierra Leonean where it talk and it talk in your native language when at Timni, it cry. And they ask, say because of the alleged, say, a killing Mrs. in Pekin, so they say that they kill them. So because of this organization, they deal with migrants, them both home and abroad. So we decide for can talk to them. Let we know waiting now the actual thing right now where they go on with that lady day, and also waiting are some of the steps where they don't take towards that lady day issue. Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name and know that you be.
Me na Mr. Shaku Bangura, founder and executive director, Advocacy Network Against Irregular Migration.
So what are the main purpose where you found this organization, the Advocacy Network Against Irregular Migration?
The main purpose of this is for seek the welfare of migrants, both home and abroad, and try for advocate for them for job placement, and try for tell them say not to all it lost. That no means we don't come in that we don't care, you're not failure. You know to failure, you get a lot of things for do, and also for make you better educate the other people who want for embark on this irregular migration. Tell them no. When you want to go overseas, make sure you get the right document and make sure you go the normal procedure so that you go there and stay there freely. Nobody know they harm you, nobody don't get nothing for you, and you go able to get a job as well. But go the irregular way, which normally we can call illegal way, or some people can say temple run. You go on this temple run, definitely you get for regrets. So based on that, we get to the experience, get expertise. People don't get we don't go and they don't come back. Make you gather together and say, well, better educate the other people will not go it, make them not try them because now a deadly trap. It hardly gets survival.
Okay. So this your organization, they can join hand with the government and IMO, since you also work with migrants then?
Definitely. From 2007 when I started this, and I write my first constitution. I get to go meet Mr. Savage, who will be the head of mission of IUM Sierra Leone. Then they tell me, oh man, if you steadfast and work hard, we will support you. And finally, we will get a very good working relationship with IOM, and we did just a try for ended 3 years project where they name the project Migrant as Messenger, and this Migrant as Messenger, as I told you earlier, it help migrants to share their experiences in the various communities and try to educate the people about the dangers of irregular migration, and also tell them about the Mediterranean Sea and what happened at the desert, what happened at the Libyan prison, and also Algeria, and all the audits they would face, expose them so that they go able to discourage other young people who go embark on the same journey. So we get a very good working relationship with IEM, and then they would and then they guide we, and then they really try for advocate for make we able get what we call ethical recruitment system, because they don't say young people then they aren't for go because there is no better job opportunity in Sierra Leone for them, and then they try for move. So what then they try for do now, at least make them structure this one. If anybody for go safe in the middle of this country, let the person able go under the government or the supervision of the government, and try for put things together. Or the person they will get harm and come back. It will go spend money safely and come back. So we have a very good working relationship with IM and also with the Ministry of Social Welfare. The Ministry of Social Welfare they try. I could imagine last year, year before last, when they want to give migrants the money. And the proud for say, now the first time this ever since migrants and became a kind of saloon for let the government go pull money and give migrants them will not be able to meet up the requirement of IEM for making them get a starting up. So the government that woman they own a benu the summer and be able to prove up to 100 migrants them will then go give them 4,800,000 each. So it's a huge amount of money. Now me then contact and I prepare the list and I submit the list and then make sure they then give everybody the money. And then can also provide what's then called psychosocial support. And this psychosocial support they help for ill the mental status of the one who don't go prison, then talk to them. So they try to talk to them and try to tell them say all is not lost. And not only Ministry of Social Welfare, we get another organization who we partner with, work with, we then call Whole Hope International. Today, they don't send the invitation, then they celebrate the 10 years in Sierra Leone. So myself get for go there as a speaker and try for talk the good work WHI don't do, then call them Whole Hope International. And we partner with all other ministries. Them. And finally, we get a very huge task force. This task force, they try to look out the irregular migration and human trafficking. We all meeting at the Ministry of Social Welfare every second Monday of every month. And within this task force, we get the British High Commission, and they part, the American embassies, and the Ministry of Justice, Ministry of all the other ministries, then they together with this. And we put them together, the ONS, the police, all sectors of police, Interpol, Toku, so all they work together for see that make we able minimize or stop this. And strongly now we advocate because who we get a laconin, this laconin be the money within the cases them who they gonna cut. Which is what now this laconin, the 2005 Anti-Human Trafficking Act, it not make a provision for any smuggling. Because by then 10 days, we will not be think of human smuggling. But for now, all the cases them who they come, now they fall within smuggling. Because when somebody consents, he pay money, he give us the same, check me another party, he consent, that is a smuggling, right? Then when you take somebody out of use, force, coercion, then you put on a situation where they exploit them, the benefit of you, that is trafficking. And the difference there, smuggling, they take place from border, when you cross a border. Because you're not able to smuggle somebody within your own country, but they smuggle when you cross international border. But trafficking can take place even within the country or within your community. Trafficking they take place there. So we all can go. Every month we get a report and which we are finding for the whole month, and we give updates. Say now this, now this, now this. So we work together with the government.
Okay. Since you don't talk how you work together with the government and other agencies, but you also make mention, say your organization, they work with migrants in and out of the country. And we see a video and also an audio where they go around on social media. We get for deal with a lady from Oman where they talk, say, a get issue with the person will be employer where even they cry. So I go want to make you tell viewers waiting now some of the information where on our office don't get that towards this particular lady issue.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. As it asked me this question, nearly tears go on from my eyes because when I listen the voice note and I get calls to them all over and tell me, say, Mr. Bangura, this is it. And I don't do my best and I don't try for put and try for no. But I want for really know what the government don't do towards these situations. Because we believe in, say, all subjected to the government. And the government, when you talk about government, not only Sierra Leone, government gets handled to them, then get their representative them throughout the world. Like for instance, this all happened at Oman too, and the Saudi Arabia, the embassy in Saudi Arabia, them for take action. They for don't take move. But yes, still are not hearing nothing from the embassy, and the embassy no able get any press statement towards this lady in situation in Oman. So are they really ask kindly the government make them take a move? Or else if they not take a move, believe me, I will be disappointed with the government. It means they are not representing the people, then go end up for making them go make money out of themselves. And if that is the case, they're not capable for serving as Sierra Leoneans. They're not capable. So are they try for see the effort what the government don't put in place? If they don't make a visit, they don't try for investigate. What in are the certain thing? What in are the guarantee? What goes society speaking and English speaking? There is no post-mortem, nothing absolutely. The innocent life they can go suffer without nothing. You know, it is very sad. Why do we have a government? If something they happen, then government knows they put on. Why do we have a government? It seems to be what? Am I accurate? So I try for talk to the government. I know they even appeal because it is their own responsibility to seek the welfare of their citizens. When you take up leadership, now for make you able to take up the responsibility of the people in your own country. Once you fail for taking responsibility, you are not a leader. You are a failed leader. Right? So I try for talk to the government, more especially the embassy who is responsible for Oman. Oman will not even get consulate today, but we get the embassy who today in Saudi Arabia, not they responsible for that. So I call their attention, make them try give a press statement, and make them try tell me what did happen at Oman with that sister day. If not, we do what we do now. As my own organization, they are proud for CS. I get the registration for make I advocate for the welfare of migrants in Sierra Leone. Right? So I get the voice for make a talker, and if this continue, what people then do things with impunity, if it continue, then I'm going to lead a delegation again, make it in Cherby, why there is a government. Right? It means we see certain who they go so, they are not Sierra Leonean, as long as they have gone to the middle of this country, then go there purely because the country is so hard in the sense that nothing else not there. On that note, if they go there misfortune come, we want to see the action of the government. Let's see how best the government will be able to do for protect that Pekin. And if they don't kill them, will they come out and say press statement and condemn the act and know what you will get for do next. We are migrants and we always stay here for make we talk and augment the voice of the vulnerable migrants, both home and abroad, and we want to see. And I try for call on the public, all civil societies, NGOs, and other families, humanitarians, make we all come together, make we all work together and see that make we able to get justice for what you go on in Oman. Let's get justice in it. Why we get embassy? Above the president will make you able to understand this and get this very clear from me. It comes from Sheku Bangura, Executive Director Advocacy Network Against Irregular Migration. I affirm and I stand to my words and always stand for my word for defend the right of the migrants and protect their welfare. It's me.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.